Today's culture is defined by fear. We hop on Instagram, we seeing people getting canceled left and right. People are posting all kinds of things supporting Black Lives Matter, racism, defending women's rights, all these things, which nothing wrong with it. But we see that people are afraid of speaking out because of this cancel culture that surrounds our society. Everyone is scared of saying something that is not politically correct and someone finding them out and exposing them, and that they lose all credibility. So we see people just don't say anything at all. They don't stand up for what's right. They don't give their true opinions of their heart out of fear. And they just stay silent. And something I really want to bring up today is the truth about racism and the lies we've been fed. I'm telling you, the lies that we just blindlessly just follow like sheep. Seriously, we're all like sheep, following the trends of social media and of what this culture tells us. Now, so in the past few years, there's been a crazy strong movement surrounding racism. And sure, it's been there for years. It's been there since before I was born, blah, blah, blah. But there is a new wave, this new kind of agenda, this new culture. Many of you might know what I'm talking about. Black Lives Matter. People are just way more aware of racism, which is, on paper is a good thing. But I want to expose the lies we've been fed surrounding this. When I was in university, I had this roommate, and nice guy, don't really want to talk down on him. And he had this African American, well, she was like a light-skinned girlfriend. And this man was in love with her. But I could tell that he was kind of in this racism, just very racism savvy. Like, for example, I literally was walking by one day and I was trying to point somebody out. And with no bad intentions in my heart at all, I said, yeah, it was that black man over there. I tell you, when I said that, he literally flipped out. He said, "You're a racist. How could you say that? Oh my gosh. How could you call him a black man? That's so racist." And I sat there and I thought to myself, what a lie we've been fed. You see, we think that racism is acknowledging a person's skin color. Like, if I say that person looks Asian, apparently I'm racist because I'm assuming. But when that person clearly has an Asian complexion, clearly. Right, so what is the truth behind all this? Why are people so enraged? And most of these people are really just Americans, white Americans. Not every single one. But for example, in my Latino culture, we acknowledge, like, we see people for their color. Like, of course, we don't give them their identities, not based on that, but we acknowledge, oh yeah, that person is black. They have African American complexion. Well, that person's Asian. We see and acknowledge a person's appearance. You not trying to be racist is making you more racist. Does that make sense? You not trying to be racist is making you more racist. You see, we've been fed the lie that racism is being colorblind, not acknowledging a person's outward appearance. And of course, that's not what matters. A person's heart is what matters. Even the Bible says that God does not look at the outward appearance, but he looks at the heart. Right? But the Lord has made us fearfully and wonderfully made. The Bible says we are fearfully and wonderfully made in his image. We're complex. And for me to just look at someone and not acknowledge the complexity of their skin color, of their facial features, and all these things, I think that's just foolishness, stupidity. And we're really just living in fear. I can look at a black man and say, yes, he is black. What do you want me to say? He's white? Like, he's clearly black. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I say that word black, it's like a trigger word for people who are like racism savvy and like super like on edge about all this. I think they've been fed a lie. I think we've all been like sheep led to the slaughter. And it's just something I wanted to shed light on. I will acknowledge a man's outward appearance and still love him. That doesn't mean I'm racist. So that's just something I want to really shed light on. Just an idea that I would like to share, just because I think a lot of us are afraid of stepping out. I mean, even when people come to ask me, hey, like, what's your ethnicity? I could see the fear in them. They're like, are you okay with me asking that? Like, it's like, clearly, yes, of course. Why would I not be okay sharing that stuff? Like, of course I'm okay with that. Like, yes, I'm from half American, half Peruvian descent. My mother's from this, from Incan descent. People are just afraid. I feel bad. We've scared these people, the American people, into acknowledging a man's outward appearance. We all see it. I think it's stupid just to try to be blind to it. I think we should acknowledge a person's outward appearance, that they're fearfully, wonderfully made in the image of God. Complexly made. We were all made different, and it's beautiful. I think we should acknowledge it. I think we should see it, not try to be colorblind. You not trying to be racist is making you more racist. Stay humble. Stay real. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope this helps somebody who might be struggling with this cancel culture. Don't succumb to it. Seriously, guys. Stand above it. Stand up for what is right, truly right. The Bible says that there is a way that seems right to man, but in the end it will lead to death. That if the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated Jesus first. Stand with Jesus, stay with the truth. That even if the world hates you, there's one above that we're standing up for. I don't care if everyone that comes against me. I'm only seeking the approval of one entity, and that is my God, creator of the universe, Jesus Christ, Son of the living God. I urge you guys to do the same. Stop trying to please people. This culture, it's a lie. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.